Nice pickup there by APBR.
All right, check it out, folks. Here's your smart audience prediction. Despite the rogue pickup on the Karina, the numbers don't lie. 65% go over to the Hive with the Raiders climbing an uphill battle.
That blew my mind, man.
I'm here for it, though. I love it.
I love it. The wild.
I'm confused, but I love it.
It is a little bit confusing, but if you think about it, really, RSGPH, they just have to stop the potential ticking early time bomb of APBR, because if they can do that, actually, APBR's lineup is highly susceptible to getting counterplayed. But with the Cho pickup, that means APBR still needs to be careful of getting themselves kicked back and kicked away.
Yeah, +1 on that, because I love that they have a dive comp, but this can be punished if they don't kill the person they dive.
Yeah.
Right? The counter. You're actually right.
It's very conversion dependent. Now, check this out. It's a double lane start for APBR, trying to get those EXPs and levels on Few and Ogwin, with a majority of APBR living on RSG side of the map in the first minute.
Right. Assassin Emblem. Everyone's on the quantum charge as per usual.
2 words.
Quantum charge.
Quantum charge.
And, wow, that's actually a praise smite on the Angela. Interesting choice. I'm not knocking it. It's just an interesting choice there.
Actually, I personally use that. Super survivability, man.
It's unique.
Ah, the heal, yeah. And it is a mid lane Angela, not a roam.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Ogwin could be in trouble. You got a pretty good dive comp, but you can't dive out of this one. They take one, and they can take more.
Hey.
It's a counter kill, though. It's a 1-for-1.
Tis worth it, I'd say.
Yep.
If only Ogwin did spend the Purify. So, again, closer to 50-50 here, which is close to what the first blood percentage is.
That is true.
Okay.
Oh, my God. That's...
The start of this game so far is history. Pretty much sticking to the numbers are these two teams. So we got to see there, again, APBR, Ogwin especially, susceptible to getting counter-punished on anyone who dives. RSGPH can answer it, but RSGPH also, they need to watch out for their Benedetta getting pressured by APBR, because that might be a key thing for APBR's map control if they can actually pressure Nasus Benedetta. Similar to what RSG actually did yesterday to Smart Omega when they pressured Ryota.
Yeah, he's going to have some difficulties here. Again, being a Benedetta against a lineup that has this, for example, the Karina that has that physical immunity that we talked about, and a very tanky Ogwin. So he's gonna have to maybe stay more controlled here throughout the game.
Oh, folks, check this out. Super Marco already double laning, giving APBR here 1,000 gold lead at 2.5 minutes. This is huge, folks, for this metagame. The tempo that APBR are going at.
Okay.
They want to just keep wailing on him. They know they can do this, so Irad might be in trouble here. Trying to go for that orange. They're going to be able to make it out. And with the addition of the Guiding Wind, Ogwin just seems so much more scary. He can just keep doing this all day.
Yeah, and the captain, he's not the captain, but just Ogwin doing what he's doing right now for APBR. It is very interesting, because we usually see the Hildas getting picked up against assassin junglers, not going up against fighter tanks like Fredrin. But what this is doing is that APBR is controlling RSG's tempo. They don't want RSG to be comfortable. They want to force rotations to help out Irad, make Irad uncomfortable, to slow down RSG's aggression. That's something we pointed out on the analyst stand yesterday. RSG, they're a team that if they get that early snowball, if they get that early momentum, they barely let go. So APBR are not allowing that.
Oh, Kaltizi wants to go for it. Eman gonna be able to make it out just in time. Light is very close by, ready to go for the way of the dragon, and anyone tries to go too hard.
All right, I get it. I see the approach, and I see the intent with this Karina rocking the quantum charge. Look at how deep both of these explainers are going. Flap Teasy and Nats. And so far, again, this is APBR's MO. They're living inside RSG jungle, and they're maintaining the 1,000 gold lead despite there not being much action. Still, we're at 1-1. Second turtle already spawning.
I never saw a Hilda just run up to 4 members of the opposing team just to get the little healing orbs from the bomb.
Yeah, I was. What was that about?
Whoa.
Oh, look at this. Nats. Kick. Be super low health. Cancel on the Electo final blow as well. Gonna go down because of the heavy crossbow. Super Marco with a double. And APBR just keep going. They can't seem to be stopped right now with the sustain that this Hilda, or sorry, this Matilda is given out, and they want to go for the dive. Aqua! All right, makes it out just in the nick of time.
All right, 2 for 1 there, and then the turtle got reset. I'm liking it, man. 5 minutes in, we're already seeing AOT, Art of the Turn.
What a great turn there by AP Bren and RSGPH. Really, I feel like they were also just caught off guard. And you see, again, one of the problems of picking up a 1-1 early on, and especially if it can't get the tempo that it wants, because of the tempo that AP Bren is playing into RSG's jungle, they're not actually helping out Eman as much as they really want to. So now this is a good call by RSG to equalize.
RSG's done waiting. They go straight for Flap. He's going to be able to just barely survive there. But no, he's going to go down. AP Bren still has some potential here with View, but their damage actually is quite low here on top side.
Just as when we were saying it, RSG made the right call there, instantly switching lanes, sending 4, and then going up into what was the XP lane so that Eman gets a little bit more gold in farm. Starlium Scythe, and yes, this is going to be a damaged Karina that we're seeing. And the Flask of the Oasis already up there for Aqua, but Few actually went for the Necklace of the Rons first, not the Flask.
What in tarnation? I'm wondering, is this going to be a right-click Karina? Is he building up towards Feather of Heaven there?
Oh, let's see if we could.
He had the attack speed item.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dive here coming in from AP Bren. They're taking too long though under the tower. They're tanking it so hard. Nice juggling of the damage. Gonna be making out just in time, but there is a punish on bot side. Irad gonna be going for Super Marco there.
Yeah, good trade there across the map. RSG splitting the map 3-2, and AP Bren actually didn't bite the bait. They didn't switch lanes just yet, but that means that Super Marco, he did get an early double kill, but he will suffer a death here. The tower will go down there, but it is equalized by AP Bren, so it is still a very close game here. AP Bren, I feel like they are still definitely leading in the damage department. However, RSGPH, they're making all the right moves so that Eman gets to catch up in farm and damage.
It's about to hit critical mass though. If AP Bren continues this pace, some way, somehow, RSG will catch up and they will equalize and they will find a window. This is a fight waiting to happen in mid. Ogwin got a string on him.
Yeah, they're trying really hard to punish out onto Ogwin. Make sure that you can back off, because I feel like Ogwin's giving so much vision right now. Plus, add in the conceal. AP Bren, they're threatening it. They're making sure that RSG will think twice before going for this turtle.
Last turtle of the game. At about half health, Irad. He's committed.
Oh, there it goes. And down goes the Appraiser's Wrath. Super Marco's gonna be the one to take the turtle. And there goes the fight. Flap Easy diving it on out. Trying to get some of the shots. I don't know what that sound was, but yeah, I feel like that was great. Yeah, the essence going in, right? So
good effort.
Nice effort, yeah, thank you.
But also amazing from AP Bren. They really spaced out RSG despite there being no casualties. It's as clean a turtle take as it gets for an early game deadlock like this.
Man, Irad might have been a little too early on the Appraiser's Wrath earlier.
Yeah, just a little bit early there, actually. However, for AP Bren also, that you see there, them picking up the Yuzhong relatively quickly in the draft, and then the 1-1 getting prioritized is just, it's gonna be really be difficult for a 1-1, which is why I questioned it in the draft. I'm still questioning it now. They're making the right moves to play it, but it's like they chose to play this game in like extremely difficult mode. It's like the hardest mode possible in the game to make their shine. AP Bren is so much easier for them to play.
European Extreme.
Yeah,
European Extreme.
That's what you do when you pick up 1-1, right? You have to flex and you have to fix up your whole approach and your draft towards it.
Yeah.
But
Gotta go hard.
If it pays off, man, I don't know. I mean, AP Bren's 2K ahead. I'd say it's still down to RSG. Ball's in their court.
And just kind of wait for that free item spike from that 1-1, right? And you should be good to go. Which AP Bren, they're not really forcing the issue, so maybe that's some breathing room for RSG.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think they can go much, much faster.
Yeah, it's the Ducati skin Irithel on Super Marco. It is questionable as you from here you can hear the revving of the engines that they're really not picking up the pace, and at some point AP Bren really needs to, because they've fallen victim to this before, that if they didn't pick up the pace, even though it looked like they could, the game got turned around or almost got swept from under them. I believe that was when they were up against Banana Evos. So now AP Bren at some point, and I believe this might be the timer they're waiting for, that's this First Lord. After this First Lord, if it's a considerable win, that's when they'll pick up the pace. They'll take down the mid, they'll get as much towers as they could, and then they'll really try that after this Lord, if they can get it, they get to secure at least 3 kills.
We'll see what makes a difference here. Nat's obviously on the bottom side of the map trying to get some attention from Bren. RSG are also here. Oh, nice miss there from Super Marco. Nice dodge, rather. He's going to be playing around here. Tower goes down. It's a 1-for-1. But the fight also is happening here on mid. Eman very early on the hard guard. He's going to be absorbing it. Crossbow tag. He flies. He gets it. He gets a procs. But FlapTZ, he's fighting back.
And they're still going!
Going hard!
Down goes a Flap. It's a double kill for the mechanic. All for the Raiders. 3 for 1.
That was just an RSG cross-map counter play. The moment they saw AP Brand, or wait, I believe Light might be put in a dangerous situation.
He's trying it. Ogwen obviously has the information, but you don't know. You don't know what you're going to do with this info. You got to back off here, man. And I think we just hit that critical mass you're talking about, Leo.
Yeah, the rubber banding effect. You saw it coming from a mile away. And now RSG, they're with a small gold lead here, but you have to always respect the cross-map potential of a lineup that has a Benedetta and an Angela. And here, RSG's reaping all the benefits. I wonder where this puts AP Brand, mentally speaking, right? What's their brain space right now, given that they have to play a different way going into the mid to late game?
It's just comeback, but then at the same time, other than the morale of it all, it's, hey, how are we going to handle this switching that they're doing across the side lanes? It's twice now that they've really felt that the switch between Nats and Eman crossing the sides has really affected the overall rotation of AP Brand and has given RSG chances to not only come back, but even now get the lead in this game. So APB, as they're going to continue to get pressured even more, what I see from their team fighting, though, is that the targeting is really there. It's on point. Just now RSG are playing really well.
Huge conceal here, but they are going to be facing it up against the wall. FlapTZ still alive, but barely. Here comes counter pick, though. Counter punch for AP Brand is actually massive. That's super none, and they're still going at it. Going hard, rather. FlapTZ with a double.
And just like that, AP Brand find the snap. All for them here. They convert. This is what their lineup wants to do. Get kills and take objectives directly after. Immediate payoff.
Back and forth. Nats trying to go in and just clear minion waves. And this is, the strength of the lineup of AP Brand. They're re-engaged. If ever RSG don't get the, I wouldn't say picture perfect, but don't maximize the pick-off that they could get from Light, AP Brand will punish. Again, when in that first Lord, right before it, Super Marco already built up to a Malefic Roar. So the damage of the Irithel is there. The engines, wow, so loud on this Ducati. But I love the sound effect.
Oh, yeah.
There's two of them.
That's what you get. Oh, here it is. Nats has a hard guard. Might give him more confidence. Go for that fight. Kyle's in trouble. Gets that kick on from Light. Now Chase is on here. RSG looking like they're more confident than ever here in this fight. But it's only going to be the one. The disengage is happening right now for AP Brand. They're going to wait on their tower here. Nats on the side. Waiting in the wings here. Waiting, but not going to be getting anything.
All right, that was a better engage, no doubt, for RSG. And again, in these tight spaces, especially when Aqua's on lookout, it's so hard to engage. So, yeah, again, as messy as AP Brand won that last team fight and made a beeline straight through mid, ruined those two turrets, AP Brand still have to choose their fights. It has to be a very specific situation.
Yeah. Great progress on the two gold laners right now. Up to a C. Halberd already has a Win of Nature, does that 1-1. Meanwhile, the Great Dragon Spear was built up early by Super Marco. Yeah, it should be safe. He actually also just built up an, I believe, no, that's actually FlapTZ, excuse me, who was able to build up that Immortality. So now Flap's going to be a little bit more eager with actually sacrificing himself just so he could get that Petri knockup combo off, and AP Brand will make the most out of it.
And that was how AP Brand actually won that last engage. Yeah. That sequence, and here we go!
Oh, Eman could be in trouble here. Already used up the hard guard. He's able to pull out the crossbow of Tang. Able to take out the jungler of AP Brand for all people. That's 2 down already for AP Brand. This is spelling real trouble here for the Bees. And the chase is on RSG. They know they have the advantage. They're pushing it onto the Lord.
Eman Airlines took a one-way trip to Lord Town as RSGPH looking to score a second one. Luminous Lord on the way for the Raiders. They're spacing out Ogwen. Is this not a familiar sight? Was this not what happened about 5 minutes ago? Ogwen just staring desperately at an objective he has no hopes of touching.
If there were no timer here, I'd be thinking it was deja vu, or if somehow I went back in time. But now RSG continue the pressure right now, trying to take the purple buff of AP Brand, and yep, they are now playing with their backs against the wall.
Yeah, for some reason, I feel like the timer for Super Marco is just ticking up way too slowly here. Oh, there it is. Owen absorbing all the skills here for RSG, but seems to be very healthy still. Nice try from Erad, trying to get Appraiser's Wrath into Super Marco, but gonna be missing it out.
All right, I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but please don't shoot the messenger. AP Brand's wave clear is less than ideal. So them being on the back foot like this, up against the ropes, with a big Lord knocking down their door, oh, I'd be sweating bullets.
Yeah, this lineup by AP Brand is control, domination, snowball. They controlled early on, but RSG, they knew their condition from the get-go. Get that one on. Wait, Ogwen!
Ogwen's trying really hard to get the attention of the RSG members, and he's succeeding, but he's also going to have to give up his life for that as well. It's going to be a 4-man defense for AP Brand against 5 from RSG, but it looks like they're able to clear the waves.
All right, you substitute wave clear with bodies. I mean, it works if it works.
For now.
But that's really the form of wave clear of AP Brand. It's like they will have to sacrifice themselves and their health and their items just so they can defend.
It's an engagement here, folks. It's a 4v5. Keep that in mind. As we do see that Flap TZ doing his damnedest to try to get into that, but he's totally being ignored here by the rest of RSG. Super Marco's still alive, but it's only him, Ogwen, and Flap TZ who's going to be up for this defense.
Oh, wow. Eban has playing. Oh, wait, nuts!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's going to be able to get away. But popping off that immortality was big. Eman and RSG, again, playing around their 1-1 so well, knowing what they needed to do across the map, the macro, and then the micro plays, how they're playing each team fight. They're really setting up Eman for success. They knew this was a gamble of a pick, a highly risky, but they took that risk and said, we will turn it into a great reward. But Eman needs to be careful with things like that, because Super Marco's actually already full built as that Irithel.
I'd hate to say it's over, but here I was hoping I was going to be able to play Karina in my rank games again. It's difficult to be Kyle TZ. It's difficult to be AP Bren right now, given that you're down 4K and you've got 2 inhibitors pushed in, 30 seconds till the Lord, and there's no real vision or any image of winning here. It's RSG taking full control of every approach.
But this is exactly what we talked about, right? If you're AP Brand, you dive, and if you don't fail to win that dive, you lose out. You can't really get out. The problem with the Karina, guys, right? So Ogwen, he's going. He's taking up everything he can. He's going cross map. The cross map play. He's going around the world. Where the teammates? Here comes you with the guiding wind. He's gonna be able to make it out. No, he gets stopped by RSG. Oh my goodness, that is brutal. That was the longest chase I've ever seen. With the tankiest member that we've seen as well. But a beautiful kick from Light actually might close and seal the deal here, giving Eman a triple.
Oh, that's it. With these 2 defenders, again, with already less than ideal wave clear with all 5 members on the map, RSG are looking to finish this.
Ring the bell, Few and Kyle TZ. Can you pull off a miracle?
That's gonna be a huge miracle here. Do they have the clear? Do they have the potential to do this? To slow it down, maybe delay, but no way, Jose. It's gonna be the game win for RSG.
This winning moment is brought to you by our official sponsor, FWD Life Insurance. Off of the back of a no doubt impressive Johnson impression, Ogwen on the hill that buys enough time, but only for a false engage, and RSG capitalizing, showing exactly what a 5K gold lead looks like.
5K gold lead kind of looks shiny from all the way here.
That point in the game as well, and RS